This is John Carnley, and I'm starting my presentation from the roof of the Houston Permitting Center, which is also the building that holds the Green Building Resource Center for the City of Houston. As you can see on the roof here, they started their renewal program with solar power, solar arrays on the roof all the way around. So this is where they generate a lot of their electricity. From the placard they have here, you can also see they used to have some wind turbines. They've removed those wind turbines for some reason. I'm not really sure right now. But the Houston Permitting Centers was built in the 1920s, and so Houston has revitalized this location. It's all concrete and brick building. They removed a lot of the wood sources and other old materials to be able to reuse this building, and it's very huge. I'm still walking around trying to figure out where everything is at. And as you can see from the roof, they have roof guardings on different levels of the roof to help for the LEED certification. This building was certified LEED Gold, as well as some of the areas along the parking lot. They have different areas where they have generated to where they can use water to retain water for the plants and things in different areas around the parking lot. You can't really get a good view from here, but this is just one of their roof gardens. That's the second level of the building right below. This is the bottom floor of the permitting center, and as you can see, structurally, it's all old concrete and old brick that they've restored and removed some of the other materials they had in here from before when it was a warehouse. And it's just saved the city a lot of money, a lot of resources. Instead of rebuilding it, they were able to revitalize it. So as you can see, it's an open floor plan. They've got certain ventilation systems installed to help provide for clean air. I don't know the details of how to explain it, but that's what they've done. And then as you can see, I showed you the second level before, but what I was trying to say before, a lot of the grounds are covered with natural grasses that work best for this location, help retain water. And as you can see here, they've got a piping system for the drainage system. They try to retain as much, I think it's up to 90% of the water that falls on this location. They try to retain for future uses. I'm going to take a second here just to highlight the Building Resource Center's location. They're on the left side of the building downstairs, and on this site they have a variety of different examples. Some are implemented here and some of them aren't. Here's an example of some rain barrels. I'm not going to take you through the whole thing, just to try to show you the variety of items they have here. They have different stations. Steve's not here today, so I don't have anybody to help me. And they've got things tailored for specific lighting aspects and different materials, windows, recommended solar.
Now serving B.
Solar things for your house to bring in light naturally and to amplify it.
Now serving B.
There's an example of a roof ventilation system based on solar. As you can see on the back of the building here, I'll try to zoom in some, is you can see the gutters coming down from the roof, and they've got these trays which help capture the water. And as you can see, it slopes down and it moves down the roof to another retaining area that goes down. I'm not sure if they have a cistern or another way to manufacture and reuse that water, but instead of letting all that water just run down to the parking lot, which is what's right around here on this back side, they've learned to retain this water. Here's another example on the front of the building for the drainage coming down. Goes into this reservoir here And so I'm imagining somewhere down in the basement or something they have the ability to do water storage. This is the surrounding area for the building. It's basically an industrial parking lot. One of the contributing factors to being LEED is their access to other forms of transportation. So they do have bus lines and rail lines close by. Several communities within a half mile of the building. And as I mentioned before, they try to capture 90% of their rainfall. The landscape and irrigation systems are designed to reduce the use of the municipal water, so they try to retain as much as they can. That's some of the aspects they have in what little bit of land they have here for for growing grass and trees and things like that. So all in all, it's a very good building. I'm getting ready to go back in and look some more at the resource center itself and check out some of the individual activities. I don't think I'll record every single one of them just because the video will get too long. But they really help the city try to manage their resources. And with new customers, while I was in there, I saw several people getting permits for other things coming in to look at the different resources they have for renewable energy and LEED ideas. Not sure if they're just interested in killing time or they're really trying to make a difference in whatever buildings they're doing. So it'll be interesting to find out how many people are really trying to do that. All right. And the last thing I'll show is inside the building here. They've got a screen talking about the next generation of HVAC. This is their building here. And so they identify some components of equipment that they have installed here to help with their cooling system. That's one example. And here's another example. I don't have access to go see those. I'm sure if Steve was here, he'd let me go in and take a look, but just some other ideas. So all in all, this building has a lot of different aspects of it, and I didn't really realize to the detail that LEED identifies or does their scoring system. Not only it's just what you build, it's how you build and the environment around it. If you have access to certain public transportations, you get points for that. So anyway, this LEED project has opened my eyes that I need to learn some more about other things that are available to do that also are considered as being LEED. It's just not solar panels and wind turbines and HVAC systems. There's a lot more to it. So, all right, thank you very much. Have a good day, Dr. Garland.